cutting horse was born on the open range, where ranchers would gather vast herds for branding, doctoring, and drive them up the famous trails to feed a hungry nation over 100 years ago. Some horses were better suited for separating a cow from the herd, becoming the royalty of the remuda. Ranchers would brag and bet on who had the best cutting hoss, and competitions arose. These select few were crossbred to create what we have today.
If you can't cut it, move out the way. Let me in there, get out my way. Got me a cutting horse and we have style. We have technique, we're gonna dance.
Howdy folks, Kenny Emai here for the Weekend Cutter. Come join us as we take you on a trip from the practice pen to the show arena and let you listen in as top cutting horse trainers prepare their students to compete in the Western industry's most exciting equine sport. So sit back, relax, and you'll learn what it takes to become a top weekend cutter right here on RFD TV.
Dance, dance.
Arizona Cutting Horse Association. Come cut up with them at Horseshoe Park in Queen Creek, Arizona. Visit accha.com.
The cutting horse dance. Left, right, left.
Oh, baby, come on. Oh, baby, come on. Oh, baby, come on. It's so neat to meet you, baby, where the action is. Oh, baby, come on. Oh, baby, come on. Oh, baby, come on. It's so neat to meet you, baby, where the action is.
I think I started feeding them full time in 07, and I've been on them ever since. They're making them that day and putting them on that truck. They're not sitting up there for 2 or 3 months waiting on somebody to pick them up, you know. They're coming out of the Cuber and going on to that semi, come to my house. Yep, I've never called up there and had a minute's trouble. Well, and if you call up there, they jump right on it too. They'll get you a load that week. Yeah, well, it works out good for me, and I'm glad I got onto it.
There is something about the outside of a horse that is good for the inside of us all. You know it's true. Return the favor. Connect to the power of performance. Total Equine Horse Feed. Wellness for your horse's performance and well-being. Good inside. TotalEquine.info.
Howdy folks, thanks for joining us this week on the Weekend Cutter. And if you didn't notice last week in our season premiere, we've got a new studio set. So welcome to the new studio. This week, episode 85, we're going to take you all the way down to Florida. We're going to check on Ted Sokol and his folks and watch them showing there at the Lady Lake Equestrian Center. Then we're heading all the way back to Las Vegas, Nevada, because Cookie Banuelos has got somebody. He's going to get practiced up and take them to the show at South Point, the finest equestrian center in the East United States. So stay tuned. We hope you enjoy this week's episode of The Weekend Cutter.
Hi, I'm Ted Sokol. We're here in Florida today and with Ted Turner, and Ted's gonna work his horse here in a minute. And Ted, I want you to go through some of your history in the horse business for us.
I guess the history starts when I was a little kid, 10, 12 years old, hanging out in the back track down here in Florida, up in New York with my dad, and then always wanting to ride and being too tall to ride what I really thought I wanted to ride.
Thought you wanted to be a jockey?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And just started hanging around and cleaning stalls and trying to learn, and look where it's gone. I'm still learning and I'm still cleaning stalls.
Yeah, and through the course of that, you wound up running a major carnival.
Yes, sir.
How long have you run that carnival for?
42 years now, I guess we've been in the
you
carnival
and your wife
business.
and that have had that thing going and running it and
Yes, sir.
everything, and it has cut into your riding time.
Yeah, it's made the 6 months that we could participate real special.
Right.
You know,
Because the other time you're on the road and didn't have time for the horses. So.
Yes, sir.
But now you've kind of gotten it where your son's kind of stepped up and helping to take over the family business, and
sir.
You and your wife Nancy are getting a little more time to kind of hang out
Correct.
and do this a little
Correct.
bit more. Yep.
And letting our granddaughter teach us what we've missed.
Right, exactly. So, good. All right, well, let's go get your horse worked a little bit while we're here.
Yes,
okay?
sir. Yes,
Great.
sir.
That's it. Take a second, step him out there and head that cow. Step him out there and head there. Right, good. Now let him come through it. Right, good. There you go. Good. There you go. Let him step out. That's the way. Good. Okay, come on through that turn. Good. That's the way. We're getting a hair long this way, Ted. We need to kind of ride him to your right a little bit. There. Step him out there on that cow just a little bit. There. Good. Nice. Good. Come through it. Good. Good. All right. There you go. Good. Quit that one right there. Good. Ted, you work another, would you normally work another one if you were home right now, or would you be done right now?
He seemed to be about where you wanted to ask him to be.
Okay,
If he needed something, I'd go to another one.
Okay, do you
just
want
to have him?
Well, that's up to you right now. You want to go ahead and put that other cow on him to finish up this work? Okay, good. You know, now, Ted, you keep a lot of cattle at home and work a lot yourself in that.
Yes,
How
sir.
many days a week do you work this horse on cows?
At the most two.
Two at the
usually
most.
Just one.
Before a show?
Yes, sir.
How often do you ride him?
3 days a week, if I can.
Right,
You know,
okay.
if things will let me.
Here we go. Good. Good, good.
Well, folks, as you're noticing right now, Ted Sokol's not doing a whole lot of coaching. Ted Turner is a true non-pro and is capable of training his own horses at home. As he has done for years, he comes to Ted's, gets a little critiquing, and they all go to the show and have big time. Let's get back to the practice.
Wait, wait, guys, wait. He's telling you to wait. He's telling you to wait. He's wanting this cow to stop. Don't do anything. There you go. Nice work, Ted. That was a nice work. Now, like you said, like last week you came here and we did a fresh cattle work, and you and Brooke worked your horses and everything and that, and then you only work them a couple of times a week, and a nice horse like this doesn't need more than that, do they, Ted?
No, but the rider does.
Well, yeah. That's where you got to have that spare horse.
Yes, sir.
That's where you got to have that spare
Yes, sir.
horse to make that come in. I understand that, but that nice horse right there, that's just kind of what he needs, and then ready.
And the big thing is when you spend that 1 or 2 days, you have somebody around you that can point out what you're doing wrong. 'Cause
Right,
If
yep.
you don't,
Yep.
you're just making the same mistake over and over. That ruins the horse.
Sure. But a nice job. We should have a successful weekend.
We have our fingers
There
crossed.
you go. That's what we're counting
Fingers
on. Great.
crossed and good help.
Yeah.
Hi, this is David Booth from Acton, California, a non-pro cutter. The Weekend Cutter will be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
We've been making hats of DBRJ since 1989. All the tools that we have are vintage. They're from 1800s, early 1900s. Our bodies come from Winchester, Tennessee. Our leather's coming out of Missouri. And all the work is done right here in our shop. Your grandfather, when he bought a hat, he'd wear it most of his life. It'd be cleaned, it'd be rebuilt several times. A quality hat will last you a long time because they're made to last. All DBRJ hats are made in the United States, in Las Vegas, with pride.
Cat Ichi's by Highbrow Cat, and his first $1 million producing son to accomplish that in just 24 months of performers. His dam, the legendary Laney Doc, is the #3 greatest producing mare of all time. Cat Ichi won over $300,000 in only 7 months of competition and has produced over $2.5 million of performers to date. Tap into the greatest genetics in the industry at EE Ranches, state-of-the-art facility in Gainesville, Texas. One of the most physically and demanding tasks required of the cow horse is holding the cow. Every joint, ligament, and muscle is tested to its limits. To keep your cutting horse on the cutting edge, Precision Joint Solution developed the most innovative joint supplement on the market today. By combining 2 exclusive ingredients, it supports the joints by decreasing inflammation, hindering cartilage breakdown, and increasing recovery time. Precision, the cutting edge for the cutting horse.
Hi, this is Riley Bishop from Piscinas, California. Welcome back to the Weekend Cutter.
The brown cow is looking out the gate with the white, and the black white belly cow is on the top. Right back here. That cow's on the gate, Ted, right back here. Okay, the other black white belly cow is between the yellow cows on the top. Okay. Kind of keep stepping, get a little push on these guys. There you go, keep stepping. Both of them are up there on top right now, Ted. Keep stepping. Keep walking up through there now. Hold on now. Right here. Wait, clear. Relax now, sit, let your horse do it. Let your horse get a hold of this cow. Right there, stay up to it. Yeah. Come on, all the way to me. Get across. All the way. There you go. All right, now let your horse do it. Right. Next time now, look for that spot. Whoa. Okay. I got the herd over here now. We're all right. Be steady right here and just focus on that cow, Ted. Step more, Ted. Step more. Hold it up here. Hold it up here. Hold it up here. Another push. All right, you're clear. Sit. Let your horse do it. Right. All the way. Let your horse do it. Sit. Now, next time, back up into that cow. Get up. All right, 35, Ted. Stay up, stay up. 30. Come on, get over here, get over here. Get over there. Right there, whoa. 23. Be soft, be sure, be clean right here. Slow down, drive, drive, drive. Push them all, drive, step, 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 step. Get a hold of that cow's head. Get over there. All right, sit down. Hey, hey, sit on him. There you go, sit on him. Sit on him, good. That's it for us here in Florida. Let's go check on Cookie Banuelos in Las Vegas.
Thanks, Ted. We're fixing to cut up Las Vegas style. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Tom Holt, and the Weekend Cutter will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Our Season 2 DVD set has over 9.5 hours of instruction and lessons from the top amateur-friendly trainers in the country. 26 entire episodes filmed from all over the country. You'll have to be horseback in the pen with our trainers to get this valuable information. The bloopers and outtakes from our second 26 episodes make this DVD set hard to pass up. Visit theweekendcutter.com to get yours now. I've got a little 3-year-old mare that I own that had bumped her eye. In about 4 days' time, using a new product called BioOptic.
It is to reduce all irritation and inflammation in the eye and to repair damaged tissue at the same time as controlling any infection that is in the eye.
Prescription quality products designed for the everyday horseman.
Hi, I am Kathy Reiserfoot. My husband Jonathan and I have insured with Roger Peters Livestock for over 30 years. Our most recent issue was I was showing our mare. We were sitting 4th in the world and she tore a suspensory. Our insurance coverage is the reason we were able to continue on with Lola. And I so appreciate Roger Peters Livestock Insurance.
Hi, this is Eric Weishart, and welcome back to the Weekend Cutter.
Hello, welcome here to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. My name's Cookie Banuelos, and we're here with Mr. Tony Patelli today. Mr. Tony, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from and stuff?
You know what, I'm originally from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. My wife and I live in Scottsdale, Arizona now. We've been there for about a year. And we both love riding, cutting horses, and we both love working with you.
Perfect, buddy. Well, sure a pleasure having you guys around, and today we're going to work a little bit on our sitting back on that saddle and not leaning so much, and you know, stay even with that cow and stuff. So. Okay. See what we can get done here.
All right.
Very good, Mr. Tony. Hey, sit back on that saddle a little more, okay? Don't stiffen your legs. There you go. Keep pulling that nose through just like you're doing. Very good. Very good, buddy. Sit back a little bit now. You're bouncing on that saddle, okay? You just heard me tell my cutter, sit back. And what that means, these cutting horses, they have so much power, and the cattle we cut nowadays are so fast that if you're not sitting balanced on that saddle, you're going to eventually get thrown forward, or you're going to have to, it's going to throw you to the side, and you're going to lose advantage of the run. So let's get back to the practice. Good, all the way, Tony, all the way. Back him out of that turn. Back him out of that turn a little bit over there. Back him, now go, good. Good, back a little bit. Good. Now relax a little bit, let him cut just a little bit. Good. There you go. Good. See how good you're sitting back right there and using your feet properly? Good, Tony. There you go, buddy. Stop right there.
Thanks,
Good.
Cookie.
You bet. That was good.
That was good. Felt good.
So, Mr. Tony, at first we started a little bouncy right there on that saddle, you know, just because you get those feet a little stiff.
Yeah.
So you need to remember in the Chopin to, you know, when you're traveling through there, just sit on your saddle and relax your feet so you can, you know,
Right.
help them out a little bit.
All right. Thanks, Cookie.
We're ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks.
Maybe the red cow on top, maybe. I tell you what, I really like the little black cow behind it on that side over there. Yeah, the one on the far side, solid black. You got her? On the outside right now. Little cow. Hey Tony, remember about pushing on that saddle horn, okay? Wait, patient, patient. Now go up to it, right there, there.
Yeah, Tony.
Use your cow side leg. There you go. All the way. Make sure you make him hold that stop, Tony. All the way, come on. Lead that cow, buddy. Cow side leg, good. There you go, nice and easy, good. Very good, Tony. There's a black corn cow right in the middle. Black corn cow. Got her? Yeah. Yep, with the head up, right there. Easy, don't scare it, don't scare it. Let's try to put her on an edge here, okay? There you go, Tony, up to it, up to it, up to it, up to it. Take a hold, right there. Easy, easy, let him come to you.
Yeah.
Let him come to you, Tony. Push on that saddle horn. Don't lean, Tony, very good. Stay right there a little bit. Work that cow a little bit. Easy, easy. Work that cow a little bit. All the way, Tony. Come on. All the way. Next shot. There. Very good. Very good, Tony. We got 31 seconds. Little feel right here, little feel. Little black cow over there on that side on top is all right. Yep. Come on, get up through there and cut. Go. Go, 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 up, there. Easy. Read this cow, Tony. Read this cow, atta boy, you got it, you got it. Wait, hold that stop, hold that stop, come on. Psh, psh. All the way, Tony, cover that cow. Stay accurate, come on. Very good, Tony. Go. Good, buddy. Good.
This is Dr. Harry Anderson. Hey, that's a great question about hoof growth. I get a lot of questions about hoof problems where hooves aren't growing properly or they're growing disproportionately or abnormal or something like that. What does it take to get a good, normal, fast-growing hoof? Nutrients. It requires nutrients, methionine, lysine, trace minerals like zinc, copper, the catalyst for making all that happen, and iodine. And there are so many things that are required in that hoof to get that capsule growth. Here's where the problem comes in. The problem comes in because the blood flow into the hoof area is probably the least there is in the body. The vessels that go into that hoof are not very big, and it doesn't take much to compromise that blood flow. This is what happens in laminitic situations, is that the blood flow is compromised to that foot and the hoof quits growing normally, and all of a sudden we have a founder. How do we prevent that? We can prevent that by increasing the blood flow and reducing the problem that started it in the first place. First of all, we have to reduce the lactic acid production in the hindgut. That's nutritional, and that has to do with the starch quality and where the starch is digested, but that's another topic. We can increase the blood flow by using Ascophyllum nodosum in the diet, which helps increase blood flow into that hoof. And you would be amazed if you can change that blood flow, get the right nutrients. We have seen horses grow new hooves in 5 months or less. And I have customers that document that to us all the time, simply because we're providing these things. For more information about this or other equine topics, visit theadvicebarn.com. And thanks for watching The Weekend Cutter.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us this week on The Weekend Cutter. Big thank you to the Lady Lake Equestrian Center there in Lady Lake, Florida. And a big thank you, as always, to our great sponsor and advertiser, South Point. Be sure and put South Point on your travel plans. If nothing else, to just go relax and enjoy the greatest equestrian center in these United States. Y'all be sure and come cut up with us a little next week on The Weekend Cutter.
Visit theweekendcutter.com's merchandise page for all your shirts, caps, t-shirts, decals, anything you need to look like you watch The Weekend Cutter. Be sure and go to The Weekend Cutter's Facebook page and like us.